Hello, I'm Tom Lodziak. Today I'm here with top coach and pro player Craig Bryant. In this video, Craig is going to teach us how to get better at our third ball. So we serve, our serve is returned, and then we play our third ball. We've got some really good tips from Craig to come about how you can attack and put your opponent under pressure and hopefully win lots more points. This video is brought to you in partnership with Brybar Table Tennis. Visit brybartt.co.uk today for a wide range of rubbers, blades, bats, balls and clothing from all your favourite table tennis brands.
Okay, so things that make up a good server are not just good serves, it's how you take advantage of the good serves that you've got. So your third ball is incredibly important. One way I would take advantage of my serve is basing it on where I've delivered the serve to, and basing that on the common responses. For example, if I serve long and fast across court, there's a good chance that that ball is going to come back to where it came from. If I'm serving short down the line, there's a good chance that that ball's going to come back into this forehand. It doesn't guarantee it, but if you're able to work out the percentages and take advantage of those common responses, then you make your short game, the serve, third ball and fifth ball, much stronger. So it's a very good habit to get into, to constantly expect that ball to come back to you. So no matter how good your serves are, no matter how much success you've been having with your serves, keep expecting that ball to come back. I'm more of a forehand player, so when I'm setting up for my serve, I'm getting ready to serve and I'm often thinking, how can I get my forehand in? How can I get it in? Where can I get it in from? Constantly asking myself questions. So again, good servers and good third ball attackers will be reacting to the serve that they've delivered. So again, we're working off percentages. If I've got a good, short, heavy backspin serve, then there's a good chance that I'm going to get a touch ball or a push ball back. So I'm going to prepare for that the majority of the time. It doesn't mean that your opponent won't or can't do other things, but we're just looking to take advantage of the common response. If I'm serving short topspin, then again, there's a very good chance that somebody's going to be flicking the ball at me. So I'm preparing for that. Again, they can do different things, but I'm looking to take advantage of the common response. Really important to be aware of the lines of play that you're creating when you're serving. They're very different if I'm moving my serve around. Therefore, my recovery position needs to change. So for example, if I'm serving short down the line, then I'm creating a potential wide angle. So once I've executed that serve, I'm looking to recover a lot more into the middle so that if this wide angle comes, I'm able to deal with it. If I'm serving short wide or long and fast wide over this side, then my recovery is probably going to stay a little bit more in my own corner. So I don't have a fixed recovery on the table. It's very much dependent on where I've served and with what type of spin. So because we've served how we wanted to, because we've taken advantage of the common response, it means generally we're in position a little bit earlier than normal. If you're in position slightly earlier, you've got a split second longer to decide what you want to do with the ball. So as you've prepared for your attack, you might see your opponent move from one side to another. If they've moved one way, you've got an opportunity to go to the opposite corner. And vice versa, if they've moved more to the right, then you've got an opportunity to attack into a different place. If there's not too much of an obvious movement, then the hip is always a great place to go. Always difficult for your opponent to make a decision. So if you're unsure, this is not a bad place to attack to. Just because you've created an opportunity to attack, doesn't mean that you have to throw 100% pace at the ball. If you're able to play at 70, 80%, then often you can keep the ball on with good pace, good spin, and also keep the dominance of the rally. If the ball is up and you feel like that's a chance to win the point, then you might go for that ball. But if they've made a bit of a trickier receive, then you're trying to maintain the dominance in the rally. When you're serving, it's important to think about what your strengths are as a player and where you're serving to help benefit your style. For example, if I was more of a backhand player, then I might adopt a bit more of a backhand serve, so I'm covering more of the table with my backhand. If I'm more of a forehand player, I might be serving more from the backhand side and then looking to cover more of the table with my forehand. So try and develop your serves around your style of play to help benefit your game overall.
So many great tips there from Craig. Now for me, the thing which I see at amateur level so often are players not expecting their serves to be returned. So they've got good serves, they serve, they stop, they watch, they hope the other player's going to mess up, but then if the opponent does return their serve, they're not ready. They're not ready to take advantage of any weak or predictable returns of serves. So I think it's essential to get into this, this mindset of always expecting your serve to be returned. Anticipate how your serves are likely to be returned. So for every serve you do, just think through, if I put on this spin, what spin is likely to come back? If I serve in that direction, where on the table is the serve likely to come back to? And crucially, what shot do you want to play after you have done your serve? Now, you can't guarantee that the serve is going to be returned exactly how you thought it would be. The other player can do something different. But I think, you know what, 7, 8 times out of 10, the service return does come back in a fairly predictable way. So, think through your own serves. Think about how they're going to be returned and what shot you're going to play next. Then, I think you're going to have a very solid service game. Thank you very much for watching, and a big thank you to Craig Bryant for sharing his tips about third ball attack. If you want more information about Craig and his coaching services, then please go to Craig's website at topedgetabletennis.co.uk. And also thank you to the sponsor of this video, Bry Bar Table Tennis. We've got more videos coming soon. I'll see you then. Bye bye.